Hey there, cruisers. Dan and Dennis, your travel hosts. We are in the casino on Utopia of the Seas, and we're going to talk a little bit about how to get a free drink. Now, drinks are free if you've hit Prime. You can walk to the bar, but sometimes the bar is very crowded. Dennis, you have a tactic that works most of the time. What do you do to make sure you get served at the bar?
Tip, decent tip. Yep. Find who the bartenders are, find out if they're regulars, and tip them.
On the first day, especially if you know a bartender and they've taken care of you in the past, walk up to them and hand them $20. Now that means you don't have to tip on every drink to that bartender again. Now, make sure you give them $1 or $5. If I win, I will find the bartenders who've taken care of me and hand them an extra 20 if I get a big win. When you are sitting and playing, I take my dollar out. I'm holding the dollar. That usually gets attention. And if I don't have a small bill, I will tip the bartender a 5, a 10, a 20, whatever it is, and just say to him, hey, I'm gonna be here, find me, every half hour or so, come and bring me a refreshed drink. Doesn't always work. People get shifted off, maybe they get a break, maybe they get moved to another area. But in general, you wanna be generous, and realistically, think about it. There are 3 or 4 bartenders and hundreds of people at the bar. There might be 3 bartenders with a line of 40 people. The other thing is, keep your drinks simple.
Yes.
In a crowded bar, that is not the time. They don't have blenders, but that's not the time to be requesting a 6-ingredient drink. If it's more than a blank and blank, don't order it. Get a beer, get a glass of wine. In my case, I'm just drinking straight whiskey at night. If it's not busy, maybe I'll get a Manhattan or an old fashioned. These tips may sound ridiculous, but the bars get very, very crowded. And believe me, they will start to know you from ship to ship. We have bartenders come up to us excited to see us because one, you've made those connections. We take time to ask about them, to get to know them, but also they know they're going to have a good day if we do well, and they're going to do okay even if we don't. I am Dan. He is Dennis. We're going to go get one of those free drinks. Come cruise with us soon.